think I will go ahead and do professional. And I'm going to go to Willow Street because I am Miss Willow Witch. So Willow Street is my jam. Uh, Tanglewood is also one of my favorites because it's a smaller map. But a lot of people do Tanglewood. I'm actually with my partner right now. We're kind of learning Grafton inside and out. So we've been learning a lot about that. And I think afterwards we're going to probably move to Ridgeview because Ridgeview is just super fun. But we're going to go to Willow Street for today. Oh, I absolutely got the monies. I OMG. Oh, that is absolutely the worst. I don't know if you're light sensitive like I am or not. So like I stare up at a light and sometimes that works, but it is absolutely the worst. Oh, look at my terrible stuff. Oh my. Oh, I always forget starting over. Oh, okay, definitely do not go look at a light. That's a bad idea. Uh, all right, so we do have, unfortunately, some terrible stuff. We do not have a head cam that has a light yet. So we're going to have to grab ourselves a flashlight, in which case we're going to grab EMF and our thermo. Um, so my thermo is one of the best ways to find the ghost. Once you get the breaker on, all the rooms start to heat up, except for the room that the ghost is in, which will remain kind of cold. So once you get that breaker on, you can start going room to room looking for the ghost. It's very similar to how I was looking for my breath, only it's faster and more accurate. The EMF I've got here because if the ghost does touch something, it's going to give me a quick chance to look for EMF 5, and it's also going to let me actually detect it. So like if I'm not sure if it actually did something, but my EMF goes off, then I know I'm near where the ghost is. And the flashlight is just so I can see. I would love to see in the dark, but I don't think I'd like the downside of that. So I will not envy you. Alright, we're going to go ahead on in. I'm going to go ahead and grab this key. And where was that? Interesting. So just got ghost evented here as I open the door. It's either in this room or it might be in the garage, but before I go investigate Mr. Ghosty, that was really fast. I almost thought I had a demon for a second. Yeah, that was really fast. I'm not sure where that was, though. And we got a thing here. Okay. I think my ghost might be in the living room here. That was really fast. Ow, stop it. Okay, this is a really aggressive ghost, and I absolutely love it. I hate getting into a game and having, like, nothing happen. It did just ghost event me and touched me, so I can go do a check real quick to see if I'm dealing with a Banshee. It is so aggressive, it could be a Fae or an Oni, or I could be just getting really lucky. With how aggressive it is, though, I'm going to prioritize safety by grabbing crucifixes. I brought the thermo in. Oh. Just a heads up, folks. I do try to minimize how many times I go in and... Did you turn off my breaker, or did you turn off my light? Oh, it was a ghost event. Okay. I do try to minimize how much I go in and out of the truck. Normally I should have thrown this down, but the ghost eventing me so much threw me off. Craig, that is how you can tell if I've been startled or spooked, is I'll start to do silly things like that. not seeing what I think is EMF 5 yet, but I'm going to keep an eye on that. And then I've got my crucifix. I got the writing book because it can take the ghost a while to do that. And then it's being so active, I'm going to grab the UV just in case it decides to do door touches. And with the way that I've placed these crosses, they should cover most of this room. And we're going to go ahead and leave that there, just in case for door touches. Oh! Oh, hello there. Oh boy. Okay. We're going to go check our sanity very, very quickly because depending on what our sanity is, it's a very... Yeah, okay, there it is. Absolutely. Absolutely a demon. So there is only one ghost that can hunt above 75, and that is a demon. That cross burning immediately, that means that it did its super special rare ability and tried to hunt me. I am so glad I had crosses in there. Absolutely, Lady Catherine. Absolutely my favorite. I am just so happy to see a demon here. That was indeed sarcasm. We get an EMF, detect it with a motion sensor. Oh, do I go back in there? Oh, chat, am I brave? Am I a brave person? I don't think I am, but... Oh... These two should be pretty easy. It's been doing so many crazy things. You know what? We just did 5 challenges. It was super great. I have another crucifix in there. I'm gonna go ahead and take this in and just try to throw it down real quick somewhere. I'm gonna do it. I think I actually have a second one. Do I have a second one? I do. Okay. Now, the Tier 1 crucifixes only have 1 use, which means that I am potentially about to die. Is that just not on? It's not on. And it did do writing book. Perfect. Okay. Alright, let's see. And there we go. Got it detected there. I would like it to do the EMF super quick. I got the one. I don't have a way to protect me. I can't make it ghost event to get a picture. I think we're going to go ahead and call it a demon and go. I was brave. I ran in there to get one more objective done. And we're going to take our demon. Oh, no, no, no. Stop, stop, stop. Go back out. Okay. Whew. I am going to be brave for a second, folks. It could be a demon. It could be a mimic. And I absolutely want to go ahead and grab this and look for a mimic real quick. I am going to be brave here for a second, see if I can also maybe get that EMF thing. It is near that, but that crucifix should be pretty close. We're gonna I want to grab that crucifix and move it a little bit more central. Okay. That crucifix should... Oh my gosh, the dots are so tiny. And we are... Now, I honestly probably shouldn't be as afraid as I am being, only because it is a rare ability for that demon to try and hunt so early. So, yeah, I'm not seeing ghost orbs. However, it is still a possibility, and I've had ghosts do crazy things where they do stuff twice in a row. Mr. Ghost, can you maybe touch this door for me? Or anything else that would give EMF? I would really, really appreciate it. Where did my crucifix go, by the way? I know I put it down here somewhere. It's not in my inventory, is it? Anyone know where I put my crucifix? Because I would very much like to have it. Did it get... Oh. It's blending into the carpet right here. Okay. Hey, Ghosty, could you maybe touch this door or something? That would be really appreciated. I would love that if you could do that for me. Thank you. That's the dead crucifix, Amoglove, and I was looking for the one that could still work. Okay. So we confirmed it's not a mimic. At this point, I'm just waiting for it to do EMF. I know it's a demon. I'm going to go ahead and pop on out. I did the brave thing. I double-checked for mimic. What fun is that? Getting a demon on my second stream, that is amazing. And having it do the special hunt, and I had that cross just in time. I'm having so much fun, and I'm having so many cooperative ghosts. I really love it. I am going to do the obligatory, if you're enjoying yourself and you have not followed or subscribed to my YouTube or anything like that, I'd appreciate it if you do. If you don't feel like it, that's cool too. But liking, subscribing, any kind of interaction really helps me, so I really appreciate it. And again, I appreciate everyone being in chat and just coming to check my stream. I'm going to go here for another about 20 minutes, so we'll see if we can get a game or two in that time. And we did Willow Street. Let's go ahead and see about Grafton. Hi, Loki. Do you want to come on? No, he ran immediately. Loki is the shade of my family. Oh, thank you, Atomic. Thank you. I really do appreciate that. One of the best things with subscribing to me, by the way, is that it really helps me. Sometimes I don't realize that people have a YouTube or something like that. And I almost always hit follow back. So, like, thank you. I really appreciate that. Okay. Let's go ahead on into Grafton. We're going to grab ourselves the Thermo again and the EMF and a light because I don't have head cams yet. Oh, and I just unlocked smudge sticks, so I now have some smudge sticks, so we can have some shenanigans there if needed. Real quick tip for anyone, especially anyone coming on in, they made a change to the EMF that I absolutely do not like. Whenever you have it in your inventory and you switch to it, it turns off. That's actually what happened to me last game. That's why I did not get that objective, is I forgot to turn my EMF back on when I cycled through my inventory. I hope that's just a bug and something that they're going to change, but when you pull up your EMF, make sure you right-click and turn it on. And we are... Oh, I would have loved to have a mirror. I don't have that there. Okay. We're going to make our beeline for the breaker like we usually do. Grafton does have 3 breaker spots. The first one is here. It is not there, though. We're going to go ahead and go this way. This is very dark. I might have to check my settings. Here is my second spot. Here's the second spot for the breaker. We are not having luck with the breaker today. haven't heard anything yet either, so that's good. Sorry, that's not good. I would love to actually hear the ghost and give a good indication of what it is. I did get a chance to ask this last time, but what is everyone's favorite ghost? If you weren't here last time, I would love to know your favorite ghost and why. My favorite ghost, I think I mentioned last time, is a Deogen, and I just love to see them. I like to, they're one of the few ghosts that I can really like play around with and do some looping with relative safety. And I just also think that they're, like, if you do not realize you're dealing with a Deogen, they can be super nasty. And that's kind of that's one of the few times I'm like, that's a fun surprise. Okay. I'm moving through the rooms here, and now I'm looking to see where my thermo dips. I'm also going to turn on at least the main lights wherever I go so that I'm conserving my sanity. Banshees are absolutely fun. I told a story last time on stream. I was having fun with a friend. I'm going to admit I was a little bit bad because the ghost started hunting, and I'm like, oh, my friend's between me and the ghost. I'm fine. I'm safe. And it walked right past my friend, walked right up to me, and I had this moment of like, oh, hey, it's a banshee, everybody, before it murdered me. Just absolutely dead. Boom. Alright, still keeping an eye on the thermo. We'll turn that on. Don't have the tarot cards. Kind of wondering if we're going to have like the monkey paw. This, oh, I don't know if you heard that. Oh, it is throwing stuff at me like crazy. Hello there, Mr. Ghost. Hello. Or Mrs. Ghost. I suppose I should check that. Okay. Mr. or Mrs., whichever you are. Don't worry, I have gender confusion. I confuse everybody. That is a terrible joke that I love to tell. Okay. So there is a ghost in this room, and we already have freezing temperatures. If you can see on my thermo here, I got freezing temperatures. We already have an evidence. Well, thank you kindly, Mr. Ghost. That was very kind of you. We're gonna go get more stuff. At this point, I'm going to go ahead and also drop my flashlight, mostly because I have lights on. Rude. Absolutely rude. So I'm going to pick up a different flashlight, because now there are no lights in the house. And mark off Jin. I know, right? Absolutely rude. To be fair, Atomic, this does appear to be a kitchen ghost, and so you have some experience about that. I have to tell you, I have been having just some great moments like that. Oh, not like your experience there. I just meant like, oh, I'm gonna leave my flashlight and the lights go off. Thank you, Ghost. I appreciate it so much. Alright, we're gonna leave that again. I had to check. I had to just look back and check real quick. And now we'll go ahead and get these in here. What could we be dealing with? So we could be dealing with another demon. Could be dealing with a haunt too. It did turn off my breaker already. Um, let's see if we can find ourselves some ghost orbs. Now you may notice that I've gone ahead and grabbed a tripod here. That's just a force of habit. With the little camera especially, it is perhaps not the smartest idea, so I'm actually going to take it off of there. I don't think it's done any door touches yet, but we're going to go ahead and double check that. And then I want to leave this here just in case it does do a door touch while I'm not, paying attention. Then let's see about ghost orbs. And I think that's the one right there. Yep. If you didn't see it, it's right under that light there. Absolutely. There we go. Wonderful. We got ourselves a ghost orb. Let's see what we got. Revenant, Yurei, Hantu, or Onryo. Let's see what else we can find. Revenant is so none of these are early hunters, with the exception of the Onryo can potentially early hunt if you light a candle and that candle goes out. It is also a test that we could do, so if we're having trouble finding the other evidences, we could see if we can find an Onryo. We're going to grab our spirit box, we're going to grab our dots. Now I'm going to grab a salt as well, because salt is a really good way to start checking for UV. It's one of the ones that you can almost force a UV interaction. That didn't used to be the case. So it used to be that fingerprints was an evidence, and then footprints that come out of salt were just something that all the ghosts did except for a wraith. Now, ghosts will only leave footprints if they also leave fingerprints. And so if you ever have a room that's really big, or the ghost just doesn't want to touch your doors or anything like that, you can place salt down and use footprints to determine if you have that evidence. And we're going to try and find a place for these dots real quick. The other thing that I should have checked, though, is if it can actually even be dots. It can be. Okay. I'm not the happiest with those dots. What was that? I have never seen it do that little ball thing there, but that was amazing. I loved it. Where is my EMF? Huh. And that was a door touch. Which door? This one? Okay. So this might be a Yurei, and the reason why is because it touched this door, but it didn't actually move it. Yeah, I'm hearing that. It's touching this door, but it's not actually moving it. My sanity might be very, very bad. We're gonna run away super quick. So a Yurei is kind of this door slamming ghost where it will grab a door and it will take it from fully open to closed very quickly. That might have been a sanity drain. What is a Yurei? Yurei is dots? Okay, we're going to keep a special eye on dots. It may not be a Yurei. It also has the ability, instead of opening or closing the door quickly, bringing it from open to fully closed, to do the opposite direction where it fully opens the door. And so with all that door touching and it not really moving it, I'm suspecting a Yurei, but I'm also not quite familiar with that. I'm not ready to call it on that yet. I'm bringing this camera in though, just in case. Let's see if we can get ourselves a ghost photo. Ba, ba, ba. Am I still streaming? Yes, perfect. Just a little paranoid about that. I had my first stream go down. It was really not fun. Alright. Let's see. Gonna keep our eye on the dots here. Okay. So I'm not seeing Spirit Box. I'm also gonna go ahead and check this thermo here. Just because I'm wondering if it moved. It is more than likely not moved. I bet if you walk over here, it's gonna... because it was doing so much stuff around the back here, I was worried that it may have moved, but it should still be here. And let's go ahead. Probably not footprints. That was Miss Willowitch forgetting that salt only has 2 things when you have tier 1 salt. I am going to throw this UV down here. Oh, no, I'm going to go check that door real quick. I'm going to throw the UV down around the salt there, just so that if it steps in the salt, yeah, there we are. It would be near it, so if I get footprints, I would be able to see it without necessarily holding it. At this point, we can definitely mark that off, not dealing with a haunt 2. Likely not that. Yeah, I'm thinking we might be dealing with a Ure. Let's go ahead and do a little bit more Spirit Box. Especially if we can get that salt to go. And this is the weakness of the dots evidence at this tier is... Hey! Enough of that. The weakness of the dots evidence at this tier, it's just very unreliable. We're going to go ahead and do a sanity check, and I think grab a smudge stick. So I was at 75. I just stood in the dark for a little bit, which brought me probably around 70. And then I just got side, which is going to put me at about 60. Yep, about 60 there. What are my objectives? So a firelight is a pretty easy one. We'll go ahead and grab that. And it works because I'm also grabbing the smudge stick at this time. And we're going to do this. I'm trying to see if I can lure this ghost in towards the candle here and then hit dots at the same time. I'm also holding the dots only because I really want to try and trigger that chance for it to... Hey, there it was. Did you see it for a second? Perfect, perfect. Where'd my camera go? Should be able to do that. We're going to go ahead and grab this and see if we can get it again. If it does hunt me here, it shouldn't, but it could ghost event me and then try to hunt. If it does hunt me here, what I'm going to do is I have a smudge stick on me. I'm going to... Yeah, I could relight the candle, sure. If it does hunt me, I'm going to smudge it, and then I'm... There. Absolutely there. Okay, it is 100% a Ure. Um, we're gonna go ahead and put that there. This door was completely open. It slammed it on me. Oh boy. Uh, I may have panicked there. There you go, Stoner Craig. There's my panic button. Um, I was near hunt range. I had just been Ure evented. I wasn't sure if that was a hunt or not. And I did panic and I used my smudge stick. Now, one of the great things is because I did use my smudge stick, I'm safe for 90 seconds. If I wanted to go back in there, if I had anything to do. Um, but I did waste a smudge stick that I did not need to use. You found my panic button. Oh boy. Um, so as I was saying, that door was fully open, and then it brought it to a complete close, um, and it was outside of a ghost event. Like the lights stayed on, things happen. The button has been pressed. Um, again, it does startle me sometimes. Typically, when I start to get afraid or stressed, it has to do more with whether or not the ghost can kill me. And that's just because of the way that I analyze games. Losing my stuff, while not terribly upsetting, it is a setback to my overall goal, which is to acquire all of the stuff. Whew. We are going to go ahead and get our Ure, get our photos. Yep, perfect. Well, not a perfect game, but I think we've got what we're looking for. Also, thank you for sticking around so long, Pyro. Thank you so much. If you like what I do and you haven't followed, please do.